Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to my studio. My name is Ed. I'm an artist here in Venice, Florida. And what I would like to do today is offer a behind the scenes look into my latest painting titled Jade. So why don't you sit back, relax, and enjoy. Thank you. Hey guys, thanks for coming by. Like I said, my name is Ed, and today we're going to take a look into the makings of my latest painting titled Jade. Now, the first thing we'll notice, this is an 18 by 24-inch oil painting done on board. So traditionally, I used to work on canvas. However, I've kind of substituted that for board. There's a lot of great benefits to painting on board. One of them, interestingly enough, is the fact that because the sides are finished, you don't have to frame it. You can leave it as such. It's kind of a clean, modern look. The back, you'll see, has been reinforced. So it's very durable, and painting on board allows an oil painter to really give some high detail and some nice glazing. And you notice the subject matter is a Bengal tiger. This tiger in particular has been rehabilitated by a habitat in Sarasota. I went there recently with my camera and I took a lot of photos of all different animals and finally settled on this beautiful Bengal tiger. As an interesting note, by the time I finish the painting, I really have decided that I want to name the painting after this particular tiger. However, I forgot her name. So I went back to the habitat. I had a print made of it. And I went back with my print in hand, trying to match up the color markings of this print with the actual tiger. Not all the tigers were cooperating and allowing me to look at them. However, I enlisted the help of one of the workers. Now, this worker feeds them, hand feeds them for hours a day. And he was able to, he knows all the tigers. So he says, you know, I really believe it's this tiger here. Her name is Jade. And he goes on to explain that Jade came to the habitat paralyzed and she needed a lot of surgeries. And I said, you know, it's kind of funny, but I was paralyzed also not long ago. He looked at me and said, oh my goodness, man, I got goosebumps on me. You know, he was all taken back. And it was kind of a funny story, but at the same time, it was rather touching. However, you'll see her here. She's quite healthy. And she's, I think I've captured a rather majestic side of her. She looks to me like she possesses a lot of quiet strength and grace. Now you see, I'm going to put up on the screen how I went about painting, how I went about drawing her and composing this painting. You'll see that the lines on the painting are specific. There's certain angles and horizontals and verticals that have been drawn onto the board, of which line up pretty well with the lines in the woodwork as well as the tiger. Now, those lines, all those angles and horizontals actually represent a particular geometric rectangle. It's called a root 9 rectangle, and I put 4 of those together, and I took out those key angles, and I used that to help guide me in the composing of this painting. And you'll see that now the finished painting, we have certain key horizontals and verticals. You'll see the horizontals here, set up here, as well as the horizontal with her feet, in conjunction with these vertical lines, pretty much frame out her face. So these lines set up a nice portrait or a frame for her portrait. Now, if we just left horizontals and verticals, we'd have a rather boring painting. So you'll see there's a key angle here that the whole side of the tiger makes up. Now that key angle has a reciprocal angle at 90 degrees, which is the back of her. Now that whenever we have two angles that intersect in a composition at 90 degrees, it makes for a very strong yet dynamic painting. So those angles in conjunction with the horizontal and verticals really has a nice combination of line work. You'll notice I'm going to put on the screen when one of the first things I did in this painting. I did not start working with color. In fact, I made a total monochromatic painting first. I find that painting with one color really helps us to establish a nice sense of values. So if the values are off in a painting, the whole painting kind of doesn't really hold up well. So the whole painting was done in a monochromatic color. After that was established, then we start bringing in some colors. And those colors, a great thing about oil painting is that you can glaze colors one on top of another. And you'll see I started working all the coloring throughout the painting. So as we work the painting, we can continually balance the color one against another. And the color, I think, works very well in showing a great sense of depth. So you notice the gray-blue background set against the bright orange fur really creates a nice sense of depth. So the tiger really comes out from the background, which is great. I've also eliminated any detail work in the background so we can keep our focus on the tiger and not be distracted. Then we also have the color, the soft green in the post in the back was brought into her eyes, and it really serves as a great way to unite the background and the foreground. So all in all, I think it's quite a successful painting. The original is available on my website. You can go to edwardcoster.com and purchase the original there. If you're interested in a print, we have numerous sized prints. We have prints on canvas, on paper, metal, acrylic. There's quite a large selection of matte colors and frames that you can mix and match together. All of that is available at Fine Art America, of which I'll put a link in the video. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Please feel free, if you have any questions whatsoever, please reach out to me. I love talking about my art and artwork in general. So you can reach me, you can leave a comment, you can email me, you can even pick up the phone. So guys, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.